About damn time that these people that are claiming that they're boxing historians prove it for once. You know how easy it is to pretend to be a boxing historian? I mean, all you literally have to do is just type in on Google great fighters of the 1950s or 40s or whatever year you want. Do a brief overview, write down a few names, and then hit record on your camera and just yell out a bunch of names with no real history behind them. Just yelling out names, not giving any stories or anything about these names that are being yelled out. And pretend like you're a boxing historian and that you've known all of this stuff your entire life, when you can tell just by listening that they just went on BoxRec and learned some shit 5 minutes ago. But they want to present it, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with going to BoxRec and learning some shit. It's when you hit record on the camera and pretend like you've known this shit since you was like 5 years old. That's the shit that I have a problem with. I don't see people making videos like Blood Boxing did with Bernard Hopkins in the middleweight division. See, that was an educational video. That was a good video to watch. He's not just yelling out a bunch of names, telling you you don't know who these names are, and just leaving it as that. When he mentions a name, he tells you about that name that he mentioned. But I don't see everybody doing this, man. You know, there's few channels out there who actually do that. And I think it's about time you at least give us one damn historical video. It's about time. I've just been waiting, man. I've been waiting, man. Teach me something, man. Let me learn something from your channel. You know, but I never seem to do that. You listen to guys and all they do is pretend like they know everything about boxing, never proving it, and then trying to basically shit on the casual fan, which is the stupidest thing you can do, because casual fans of any sport, anything, music, whatever it is, the casual fan is the most important fan, period. It's vital to have casual fans in everything. Let's take music, for example. Quick example. Let's say, you know, I might like a couple of Lil Wayne songs on the album that he put out. That doesn't mean that I'm going to listen to every single track that's on that CD. I may buy the CD and only listen to those two songs. But why that's important for me to be a casual fan of Lil Wayne is because while I'm listening to those two songs, I may stumble upon some other songs that I eventually like. It may eventually grow on me. And then it may become one of my favorites after that. The same thing goes with boxing. A casual fan, he's showing up to watch the main event, but he may stumble across some other fighters that he's interested in and start following them, and then start learning more and more about boxing, and then start to dig into the history of it a little bit. That's why a casual fan is important. But boxing fans are the only fans who try to shit on the casual fans. The only ones, man. People don't, like, basketball fans don't shit on casual basketball fans. Even the UFC, like, if you're new to the UFC or MMA, if you just started watching and you tell somebody, yo, man, I just started really watching this, I don't really know too much, they welcome you. They're like, welcome to MMA. Welcome to the UFC. We're going to get you up to speed. But boxing fans, man, are just evil, man. We got to be the most evil group of fans in the history of fans. I mean, the shit is just crazy, man. But that's just my feelings on it, man. You know, I'm not buying the bullshit, man. I'm not buying the just yelling out names anymore. Like, if you can't give me any history on these guys that you're yelling out, I don't believe that you know anything about them. You know what I mean? But that's just me.